I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck be happening around this beat, but I had no clue what the fuck we going on. Let me tell you, shine. But oh, why is that up there? That's tough. Get that camera out of my face.
It's over.
Gracie, go get out. Oh my! This is the group. This is the pod. This is what it is.
What it is?
What like what Gordos
I'm
said.
tired.
We don't give a fuck, nigga.
Nah.
We don't care about none of that.
I'm nervous.
Yo. It's funny
Oh.
because last podcast I said yo with my mom, and I was like, I don't even say yo, but anyways, it's What Even Is This? Episode 6. And today I got another special guest, the one I was saying that I was excited to have, my dog GordosLatestGamez, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy GordosLatestGamez, aka Certified Torta Pounder. If she's not a torta, no me importa. Yo, I appreciate you for letting me come by here, man.
Of course.
Podcast, man.
Always. You already know, bro. You're one of the ones I was most excited to have. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna flow. It's gonna be nice. But
Yeah.
But
Of
yeah,
course, man.
shout out to him. He got me the monster. I had
The
it.
big
I had
one,
to get one
homie.
of those. You feel me?
You feel me?
But yeah, ain't no problem. You're more than welcome over anytime. You know that.
Of
But
Appreciate that.
how's your day been so far? Because we were talking about it. I told you to I said I gave you time yesterday, and it's 1, and I'm like, oh, he hasn't texted me or nothing. I got a shout. I'm like, yo, you still coming? This man goes, oh, I forgot. But I was like, fuck,
Nah,
but
bro.
he's here.
Hey, man, yeah, I was up to like 4 o'clock in the morning, man. I was
Daddy
playing
duties, huh?
Daddy dudes, and I was playing Fortnite too, but like daddy dudes most of the time, you can hear the baby crying and stuff. I'm like, yo, it's 4 o'clock. Yo, Fortnite. But yeah, I woke up like mad late. I was like 12 o'clock, and I was like, oh snap, I gotta go, bro.
No,
I had to get my other daughter to.
I'm
get
glad
dressed.
you came.
Of course, man.
Because like I had, who was it? I had Angel, that was he was supposed to come one day and then he didn't because he was working or whatever the fuck or something. And then I was gonna have you come earlier this week, but then you said, oh, or no, it was last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend.
And then you're like, oh, it'll be better to come on this. I'm like, okay, bet.
Yeah.
But like that's what I like about you is most of the time when you say you're gonna come, you show. So.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. And then I be telling everybody, I be playing. Hey, don't make no plans with me. I'm going over here, bro. Like you got something to do. Hey, you better walk. You know what I'm saying?
No, oh God, but
Oh God, bro.
that's the other thing too. I know everybody knows at this point, but congratulations on the beautiful baby girl, Selena.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. That little baby, man, is my heart, man.
No,
It's my
God.
heart. Crazy. It's my twin too.
Oh
It's like I'm
God.
looking at myself. I'm like, yo,
Sorry, man, that she don't look nothing like
nothing
you.
like her, bro.
You look nothing like you. But how is that treating you? How is that like
It's just it's crazy because one day, like when you bring her home, I was like, dude, I got a baby in my house. You know what I'm saying? And so like when you try to get back to your normal life, I was sleeping on the couch and I woke up. I was like, why am I on the couch? And I'm like, dude, I hear crying. I'm like, why is the baby crying? Is there a baby in my house? Who
Yeah.
baby is this? And I see. I was like, you already know. I was like, dang,
it's a whole
game changer, bro. Like I got 2 jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? I work at Amazon.
Yeah.
And they pay good. They pay good. But like with this baby stuff, man, you gotta get her like a whole bunch of stuff. So, I have to put in some work, get some 2 jobs here and there.
Stepping up, getting right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, when Lily because I worked at, the meat market, I've said that a billion times back in the day, it closed down. RP Brex Meats. But when I did that whole double job thing and I worked there and then I worked at McDonald's, but it was like I got off work. We went to the meat market at 8. Like we got there at 8, and then I get off around 4, and then my shift at McDonald's was I told him I had to work nights. It was it was from 7 to 2. So it was like I'd get off work from Brex, the meat market, go home, chill a bit, see Lily, do this and that, and then have to shoot there. But that only lasted like 6 months from what I said. I was bullshitting, but I love the people I worked with at the Orange City McDonald's. But
Yeah.
that shit was hell, bro. I was dead all the time. But
That's how you be feeling sometimes. But then like, my wife, she tells me, oh, it's only for temporarily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're doing this for a good cause. And, I still, what's good about it is because that my second job, they're like cool about my schedule from work.
Yeah.
So they followed the same day. So that way, like, for example, I work Wednesdays, right? So off Amazon, I just go straight there. You know,
Okay,
even though I'm gonna be
okay.
tired and stuff, but I'm still gonna have the 3 days off. So those 3 days, I'll spend time with my family, my baby. You know, so that way I won't be like too far apart from my child. You know,
No, yeah,
because
that's
I know that's the problem nowadays. You know, when you work too much, the kids tend to like favor the one parent that's always with them.
that's always home.
So
Even
yeah,
though you're the
so
one that's sitting there killing yourself
yeah,
trying to provide for you. But from what I see, that little girl loves you, bro. Loves both of y'all, but there's none of that. Like
yeah.
from what I've seen. So
Yeah, because I told her, I said, you better not do that.
yeah.
All the sacrifices I'm doing right now,
For you.
yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna tell you,
God.
Selena, I'm telling you this when you grow up, man. You better stay in check.
And you have two. You have
two,
you have
yeah.
two, technically.
I have a 12-year-old too, and high maintenance, bruh.
Yeah.
High maintenance. She wants everything from like Hot Topic to the mall. She wants earrings. She wants
Yeah,
to look
Mama's
good.
she's a character.
Yeah,
Just
crazy.
for some context, my daughter, she's 12 too, and they're best friends.
Best friend.
And
Yeah.
that's another thing we could talk about too, is like how we technically met.
Yeah.
Was that I've talked about Dave's plenty of times in this podcast too, but
Mhm.
how you came, I think you worked with me once, and then like I don't think you were there that long, but that's how I met you. Like
Yeah.
I met you, and then when they were going to the school, I would see, I didn't see you, but like I would see like Amanda would be there because Mama and Lily were close, so she'd be there. But then I can't remember what grade it was they were going, and it was like second or something. But Amanda walked in, I saw you walk in. We were kind of like, I was like looking at you like, is that him? And then you
Yeah.
came, we talked, and then ever since then, like you play video games, and then the fishing shit too.
Yeah.
Like, we play video games, blah blah, and we've just been locked in. But that was, fuck, bro,
years ago.
that was like what,
bro.
2000 fucking, I don't even know, like 17
Like,
maybe.
I think it was 16.
16,
Yeah,
yeah. It
2016.
was a long time ago, but
Yeah, that's the crazy part because she was telling me that she had a best friend, and I was like, oh, that's good that you have a best
and
friend.
Lily was
now.
telling me the same
And
thing.
so like when I saw you, I was like, dog,
We know each other. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. Like
I was
know
like, I
you.
didn't know that was you, but it was just just crazy how it's like it's like that small world type
Small
shit.
world, especially where we at. Where we
Yeah.
at adult time.
Yeah.
Small world. You know, freaking everybody. You know, their uncles, grandmas, aunts, everybody, man. So that's the crazy part, and I like how they're still friends right now.
Yeah, like
Because to get good friends nowadays, man, is hard.
that are actually your friend. Like
Actually, your friends, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
I've like because the only way me and Lily were arguing about it. She's talking shit to me about it, but I was like, because me and Five kind of became friends in like 4th grade, and I was comparing it to her and Mama's relationship, and she's like, well, no, we would be friends longer than you guys would be, and I was like, oh, you're right, because y'all met in what, fucking kindergarten?
yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
kindergarten.
I always tell them, hopefully she don't change, because
Nah, I just know like now she's like, man, she's 12 and she's starting to get into like boys and stuff. Man, I was about to suplex her the other day.
yeah,
I said,
yeah.
"There's no way. Who are you talking about? Who is this Jacob? Who is this?"
yeah,
what?
that's the name I always hear too. I hear the
I'm-
same name, but
I'm tired of this, bro. Like
I'm sure Lily is too, but she just be like, she keeps it low. My mom just be in your face about it.
that's
she,
what I'm saying. And
she don't give a fuck.
I feel like it's my fault because we keep her all the time inside the house, like because where we live is it's a old people's complex.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
So
for
if you see like a kid running around, bro, they just complain about everything, you know. So I just feel bad, like, but every time we want to tell her, hey, let's go to the park, she don't want to meet no other kids.
yeah,
She just likes the kids at the school
that she knows,
she's
and that's comfortable
it.
with. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I
Lily's
mean-
pretty social.
yeah,
What's the word? She's pretty like to herself too, and like I'm like the kids next door to us, they'll like be outside. They know her. They know Anna's name and everything. I guess the little girls are out there. They're like way younger. They might be like fucking like 10 or something, or maybe even younger than that. But Lily told me that they're out there. She's like, hey, what's your name? And she's like, my name's Anna Lee. So when Anna will be outside, walking around taking pictures or whatever, they're like, hey, Anna Lee. But even when we live in Deltona, we really didn't. I mean, in this day and time, it's like you really don't. Especially if it was a boy, I wouldn't give a fuck. I throw him to the wolves. You feel me? Wolves, as in like go hang out with the kids that are around here. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but. With her in Deltona, the kids were like fucking rowdy as hell. Like I would be
What?
sitting there watching these kids throw like this lady's daughters, like just throw them on the ground. They would get up and it was fine, but it's like me as a dad, if I saw that, I'm running over there. I can't deal with that. But they were crazy ass jits,
Yeah.
so I couldn't have her.
and speaking of that, being a dad, bro,
Yeah,
you know how we grew up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That neighborhood that you used to live in,
hmm
bro, we would be outside every single day. every single day until the light turned on. Once the light turned on and you're
You
not in the
knew.
house, you're getting your ass
You
beat.
knew.
You know what I'm saying?
But these
But now
kids.
that I'm a dad, dude, these kids are not how we was.
No.
Bro, they talking reckless. They doing reckless stuff. I'm like, bro, what the heck? And then you want my daughter to be around that? I was like, no,
Fuck no.
hell
I'm going to
bro.
prison. I'm going to jail.
What?
I can't even do that.
Man, these kids have no discipline whatsoever, bro. And that's
And they don't want to go outside anyways.
Don't want to go outside. Don't want. It's not like we don't want them to go outside either. It's just like, yeah, it's cool that you got a computer or you got consoles and stuff, but that's what like one day of the week is for. Like,
Yeah.
like a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You can play your video games for like an hour, a couple hours.
That's how it was.
But
That's
like
how
to
it
be
was.
on it all day and not go outside, and then you complaining while you can't run like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? Because she runs like a damn Tyrannosaurus Rex, bro. Like, bro.
No.
She got the little hands coming out like this. And I'm
Oh my god. No,
why are you running like that, bro? Like,
Anna's a goofy ass runner. Anna's a goofy ass. We gotta keep quiet because I know if Anna hears me, she gonna compress me. But Anna's got a goofy ass run too. She's so uncoordinated. Oh my god.
I told her, I was like, bro, they gotta go outside. You want to play soccer, but they're gonna leave your ass on the other field, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna sit there huffing and puffing.
Yeah, man. But these kids, man, that's why I was telling my wife. I was like, dude, I never thought I was gonna be in this position. Like, I used to make fun of the parents, like, be talking smack. Oh, man, shut your ass up, old ass dude. Go back in the house.
Yep.
But here I am.
Here
I'm the
you
old
are.
ass dude complaining, and I'm like, dude, y'all need some Jesus, bro.
Bro.
I'm about to throw this Bible at you and be like, yo, repent your sins before you touch this driveway, bro. Like, for real.
What it just comes down to, it's like, because my daughter, she'll go outside and stuff, but it's just like, you can't just, like back in the day, I know you knew what you would get into as a boy, you know what I'm saying? But you were able to go out. How I think of it, because when I lived in Orlando before my mom got married to my stepdad, there was no kids. Like where we lived, there was nobody. Like there was nobody. There was a guy on the side of the house that he was just, I don't know what the fuck. He just would never be outside. But it was just, there was no like kids our age. So we would literally just, me and Grizz would go outside, you know, because we didn't have a phone. We didn't have a computer. Nigga, we didn't even have fucking cable. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't even have cable. So, but it's like, when I went to my grandparents, we were able to go around the neighborhood. You know, they lived in a better neighborhood. But the kids, they still did bad shit. But like, we were able to go out, and my grandparents wouldn't worry because we knew where we were going. We'd chill. And then we'd come back home, you know what I'm saying? They'd, hey, be back this time, we'd be back. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing.
But you can't do that with your kids nowadays, bro. Fucking gonna end up
that's the thing. They trusted us to come back right when the light turned on, too.
You got weirdos out here. It seems like every fucking corner. We were just off camera. We were talking about some shit. And it's just like, you can't.
Crazy stuff, man. These people, bro. I don't know.
I will go to prison for the rest of my life.
You already know. Come on, bro. I would fit in real quick, bro. I ain't playing. But like, dude, talking about like I miss how back in the day was, man.
No, yeah,
you know
it was different, bro.
Like I know I'm big right now, but like if I lose weight, I promise you, I'm going back to skateboarding, bro. I used to skateboard, man.
No.
I used to go to Van Skate Park and stuff.
Van Skate Park, bro.
In Orlando,
bro. Oh my gosh, I think I went there 3 times. It's shut down now, you know that.
Oh
but
yeah, it's shut down.
That was the skate park, and then they came with the Daytona one, and I went to that one like twice. That one was a good skate park too. But Vans, you're talking about some fucking history.
Well, I remember when Tony was there, bro, and it was a big thing. And I didn't even know, but me and my nephew went there so we can like ride around. And they're like, dude, why is there lines outside, bro? I'm trying to get in. And bro, Tony was there, bro, and I was like, what the freak is he doing?
Crazy.
Yeah, man. And like they had like competitions in there, but like I used to like skateboard and BMX. I used to do all this stuff back then when I was younger, bro. And I'm like, dude, I miss that shit, bro. Right now, I just get up from bed, I hear one crack, and I'm done. I'm sitting back down, bro. Yeah. I'm sitting back down.
It's funny because we're talking about how we used to be outside, everything like that. Now, and what we were talking about, all the kids being on the phones and everything like that. Now that's us.
That's us, bro. That's us.
We got the PCs, we beat video games. But I mean, it's for shit we're making up for shit we didn't have when we were kids.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what sucks because, like, bro, I don't even think they consider me as an unk. You know what I'm saying? Because
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh no, you're there because I'm
there?
unk. I'm unky.
Yeah.
Unky, yeah.
Well, because I act like these kids, bro. You feel me? They say talking about skibbity toilet and Riz and stuff, and then I use that vocabulary in my words too. And I'm like, dude, what the?
Well, that's you though. You funny ass. Like for people that know him in real life, bro, goofy
funny as
ass.
hell,
you gonna laugh. You gonna laugh
I'm
around.
Funny
bro.
as hell. I should be a comedian.
Oh God, bro.
But like, dude, I'm always on my phone, and like my wife bitches about it. She's like, "Oh, you're always on your phone." I was like, TikTok was not even there back in the day, bro. I
Yeah.
never even had a phone, like you said.
I didn't have a phone till I moved in with Nicole. I think I was 17 going on 18. I did not have a fucking phone.
Exactly. Yo,
All my
same
friends
here.
did. All my friends did.
Yeah.
Nigga, I remember went to my grandparents, bro, and the kid pulled when the iPhone first, because they had the iPod Nanos, the iPod video, and the touch. The touch
I
came
should have
out.
brought that to this. Oh my
But
god.
when the first iPhone came out, bro, I remember seeing that and I was like, "What the fuck?" The
I
kid was
thought
like,
he was rich
"I
as
bet you can
hell."
unlock it. I bet you can unlock it. You know, unlock it." And I didn't know what the fuck to do. You know why? Because I ain't touched no damn phone, especially no touch. Well, my mom had a touchscreen phone, but when the iPhones came out, it was a different type of touch. Like it was like you're just like whoop and it goes. You feel me? Like the other ones were like, oh my god, I can't remember the phone my mom had, but she had one that was touchscreen, but it wasn't as like fluent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it was like laggy, but that shit blew my mind. But I was just saying that to say like,
no, the closest iPhone that I had was an iPod Touch.
yeah.
I don't know how my dad got it, bro, but
And then they made the iPhones.
he like brought it for my birthday, and I was like,
What did you do?
Is this what the fuck I think it is? He's like, oh yeah, I bought it for a good price. I was like, oh, this is fake. Nah, bro, it's the real thing. I was like,
I don't tell me your dad had a fake iPod Touch.
Yo, hey, my dad did a lot of shit in my life, bro, but like iPod Touch, I was freaking out. I was like, yo, can I call people on this? I was like, I never even had a phone. I was like, so all I did was take pictures and shit, but like I still got it to this day. And I don't know why I didn't bring it. I wanted to bring
That'd be crazy because you could FaceTime them and stuff. You want a jalapeno popper?
Oh no, I'm cool, bro.
But you could. Because you could FaceTime. I remember seeing that. Like you could FaceTime people, like actually sit there and like be on a call, but it's like your face. And I was like tripping the fuck out. And now it's like fucking normal.
And then I unlocked it. Actually, I unlocked it like 2 weeks ago. I found the charger and I was like, yo, there's no way. And I plugged it in and it turned on. And I was like, dude, what was the code? And I remember the code. Obviously, it's my birthday, bro. So like, I put my birthday in and it opened. Dude, I'm talking. I got photos. I got video. The old YouTube logo with the TV.
It's still on there.
It's still Vine. Everything.
Shut the fuck.
Vine. Everything.
Shut the fuck up,
dude. I'm gonna bring.
Nigga, you probably sell that bitch.
I'm gonna bring that bitch, bro. That's a whole.
No, don't
nostalgia.
update it. Don't update it. It's crazy because the old YouTube video on that or thing on that the app was like a little TV.
Yeah,
I remember.
And I got like 300 songs from like an illegal website, bro.
No, yeah, I never use fucking iTunes, bro.
And that's the thing, bro. Like we enjoy with that, but what I enjoyed was like the old shit. Like I had a CD player, and I would carry that CD player in
your
my pocket.
Yeah, and you hit somebody back.
Yeah, exactly. So you like had to fix the wire, wrap it around.
Yep.
You had to wrap it around and shit. You had to make sure that like the cord was like super long.
Yeah.
But
because niggas used to really like literally fucking ride bikes, run around, skate. Like now you just have your phone. Well, shit, you had the wires, but now we got wireless earphones and shit. But you used to have like the little earphones with the plug and a whole CD. I hope people that are watching this know what we're talking about. I hope it's not too young. But if anybody's our age, you know what a CD player is. But niggas used to walk around for a whole circle in their pocket, bro. Like CDs is crazy, bro. CDs is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. And especially with LimeWire, bro.
Oh, LimeWire. I used to be on that and oh my god, DatPiff.
DatPiff.com. Yeah. We used to burn CDs and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
I did that a lot too.
But I got in trouble one time for trying to sell that shit at school.
Really?
Like, yeah, so I only sold it for like $2.
Because a lot of kids didn't know how to do that type of shit.
Exactly. And who taught me was a neighbor that was like next to my house at the old neighborhood that I used to live in.
Mm-hmm.
And his name was Jake. Shout out to Jake, man. And he showed me how to do it. So because I can go to his house and use his computer, and I would do it and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, whatever, what you gonna do? I was like, I'm selling it, But I got caught at school selling, so I just stopped doing that shit. But CD freaking players, man, that's the wave. My first CD actually was Chris Brown.
Chris Brown,
the that first CD he came out with. I was like, bro, who the hell is Chris Brown, bro? Because one of my aunts got me the CD.
It was Chris Brown.
It was Chris Brown. She said, "Oh, I just saw him."
I think it was.
Yeah, it's never the right time to
say
goodbye.
Like that ass.
Yo, like, bro, I rocked it though. I rocked to it. I was like, hey, whatever, man. He's over here popping up. But then after that, obviously, I don't know if you don't know Akon, boy. I used to call Akon albums, boy. I used to get a whole bunch of Akon and Eminem stuff.
Well, you got better CDs than me. You want to know what? You want to know what I? Because when we got our CD players, it was my grandparents that got it for me. But the CDs I used to get, I don't know if you you might know who it is, but it was what is it called? ABBA? ABBA?
Nah.
I can't think of it. Oh, but it's some like it's not even close. It's like that. It's like that. Who you know that song that goes? Who can say? I don't know how it goes. That type of music. Because my grandparents listened to it, and I said one time like, "Oh, I like this song." As a fucking 10-year-old kid or 11-year-old kid, and we get CD players, and my grandma buys me like 2 CDs from it. And I'm sitting there listening to that shit like.
Got the orchestra in the background.
Yes, bro. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've heard that those albums. That
and the one. And the other group that sings that Dancing Queen, like, you're my dancing queen. Yeah, that shit. Bro, that's the type of music I was listening to, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. It's crazy because, man, when I grew up, I don't know why I wished that I can listen to that type of music because I grew up with 102 Jams.
Oh, yeah.
95.3.
Like, I was not listening to that shit.
Hip hop and
stuff.
With
my dad.
Hip hop and R&B and stuff like that. But when I was at home, it's straight corridos. For people who don't know, corridos is like Spanish ranch music. You know, it's like redneck but like Hispanic. You know, because my dad would listen to that constantly.
Troca,
freaking Los Tigres del Norte, like those are my popping, dude. Like, I was like, dang, dude, I like this type of music. But then like I go outside and I hear my friends listen to 102 Jams and stuff, hip hop, R&B. I was like, dude, I like this type of stuff.
No, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was like, y'all don't know fucking everything, but I wasn't. My mom, you know my mom. You know how she is. When I was young, we were not allowed to listen rap and shit like that. Like, I can't tell you how many CDs I got caught with and taken away. I can't tell you how many, when we finally got MP3 players and shit like that. Like, me and Grizz were so down bad. We used to like, because we each had a radio in our room, and mine had a CD player. I don't know if Grizz did it or not, but a song would come on, and he'd run in my room. They're about to play this song. They're about to play this song. So me and Grizz would take, because there was a recording device on the fucking on the MP3 player. So we would record the song, save it. That way we can just listen to it like that. Oh my god,
dude! I have not done that in forever, bro.
Because I didn't know how to burn the CDs. I used to get friends at school to burn the CDs for me, and then eventually when I learned how to do it, it was way past time. But I did it for the trucks at work because they only had CD players. But my sister's boyfriend at the time showed me how to do it, and then I started doing it. But I was in Walmart one time, and I don't know if you remember the song. I can't think of the people who sang the song, but it was that, I want to say it was like Mills. I don't fucking know. But it was that song like I got King Kong, King Kong. Yeah. So we had our MP3 players, and I was walking in the store behind my mom, and I'm fucking King Kong, rocking behind her, and she turns around quick and catches me fucking vibing out, and she's like, snatches the earphone out of my ear and listens to it. She's like, give it here, and that was it. It was gone, bro. And then I think she got Grizz too because of me, because she's like, if he has it, then he probably has it. And then fucking oh my god, bro. But
that's the thing with our parents, man. How our parents are different than how we are now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I would have thought growing up.
My daughter already has a phone.
That's what I'm saying. My daughter, she's 12, she got a phone.
Yeah.
I would have thought like if I grew up the way I
need
grew up
one
with my
nowadays
dad,
though.
No, yeah, because all the school stuff. And,
Yeah.
But I would have thought, since I grew up with my dad, that I would be just like him. You know.
Nah.
And bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I grew up crazy with that motherfucker.
I know. I've heard some of the stories, bro.
What, man?
Just for the audience, just give us one crazy story about him, like if you can, if you want.
I got y'all with this one, man. So I was born in West Palm Beach, and I lived in the trailer park. And in
West Palm Beach is fire though.
It is fire, but where the hell we lived? Hell no.
Yeah.
We lived in a freaking nowhere. Like, dude, we lived next to an airport that didn't even give a shit about us. The airplanes would fly over the damn, and everything's shaking. You're like, oh shit, like it's an airplane. But we lived in the trailer park, and it was nothing but Latinos, man. You got like 3 tamale ladies. You got freaking dude selling tacos and stuff. But where we lived at, it was like Iguana Central.
Yeah, in South Florida, that's how it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I used to like see iguanas freaking everywhere. And like one day I was playing with these kids outside, and I climbed a tree, and there was an iguana just chilling there. And he didn't.
I remember this.
He didn't get scared. He didn't nothing, bro. And I'm like, damn. So I like started petting it, and he just let me pet it. And I'm like, bro, I wonder if my dad's gonna let me like
keep it
it as a pet. So I took him, no budge. He just chilled. I was like, bet. Took him home, and then I told my dad, I was like, "Pa, I got an iguana. Can I keep him as a pet? He goes, you got iguana money? I said, what? No, what do you mean? He's like, you got to feed him. I was like, you give him just bread. Give him bread or weenies.
Bread is crazy.
We call them weenies back in the day because hot dogs, weenies.
glizzies.
So I used to just give him that and like lettuce and stuff like that. So mind you, I've been doing that for 2 weeks. That's like good. Like my dad said, I never like pay attention to something so hard in my life than this iguana. His name was Pablo. I named him Pablo. I don't know why. He just looked like a Pablo to me. And I was like, I came home from school and I was just excited to see him. And I come in, I was like, Pablo, Pablo, where are you? And I'm like looking for him. And I'm, mind you, my trailer's small as hell. So where the hell he's gonna go? But then I forgot, like there was a hole. We have a hole in the middle of the trailer. That's how fucked up our trailer was. And we packed it with rugs. And I'm like, maybe he went down there. I was like, damn. But my dad was like, oh, what you looking for? I was like, oh, I'm looking for Pablo. And he's like, oh, you didn't see him? I was like, no, I don't see him. Mind you, it's fucking 6 hours after school. It's 9 o'clock at night. I said, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep. I might find him tomorrow out in the porch or whatever. And I wake up and I'm like, no, I don't see him. Came back to school that same day. And it's hot as hell, by the way. All right. It's like 98 degrees outside. And the bus stop is far from my trailer, bro. So I got to walk hella. And I'm sweating and shit. And for some reason, Hispanics got this thing going on where they make hot soup on a hot ass day and be like, yeah, I made caldo. So you got to eat some soup. Like, I don't want no soup. I want some food, bro. Like, I'm already sweating. Why am I going to eat something hot? You know what I'm saying? So he made this caldo. He's, oh, I made caldo. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And usually caldo is like chicken.
I'm about to say, tell us what that is because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so caldo is like a chicken noodle soup, but without noodles, you know, because they don't like noodles. The noodles soak up the soup or whatever. And so I'm like, ooh, okay, we're about to have chicken soup. All right, whatever. It is what it is. I can't complain. You made it, or I eat shit. Because that's what they say, Hispanics. Oh, you don't want food? You don't want what I make you? Well, come mierda. It means eat shit. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat shit today. So
soup it is.
But soup it is. So I'm over here in the dinner table, whatever, and I'm eating the soup, and I'm like, dude, this chicken tastes so much better than it was before.
Oh.
I'm like, he must have added like some seasoning. I was like, Pa, this soup is really good. Did you add more salt or something? He goes, I had a little bit, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Bro, I had 2 bowls, by the way. I had 2 bowls. And then I go in my room and I'm trying to do my homework, but I'm crying. He's like, hey, what's wrong? I said, I can't believe I lost Pablo. He goes, mijo, I gotta tell you something. I said, what happened, Pa? And he goes, Pablo wasn't lost. That was Pablo in the bowl. I said, huh? What do you mean by that? He said, I didn't know that you loved him that much, or I would have never cooked him. I said, bro, I started like gagging. Even though, dude, I was gagging. I was trying to throw up. I was crying. I was like pushing him. And I said, no, get away from me. Yo, he cooked Pablo, bro. Not the whole body, he said. He just cooked like certain meat, like his legs and stuff, like the meat. I was so disgusted, bro. I didn't trust my dad for like the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was so upset with him. I didn't think that I could have that much trauma. I said, dude, you cooked the only thing that I loved. I said, how dare you, bro? And then you feed it to me and tell me it's chicken. And he said, but you liked it though, right? I said, yeah, I did, but shit.
Fuck, bro. That's horrible.
Dude, like, bro, my dad's crazy, bro. I got hella. If I could make a book about this dude in my life, bro, I would, bro.
I mean, shit, you still can. Nothing's stopping you.
I know. I just
the stuff that's, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff I've heard you say about this man, bro. And I know I've seen him before, but I never actually introduced myself or anything like that. There was no reason to, but yeah, bro. I know you got plenty more because I've heard some stories, bro. I've heard some stories, bro.
And that's why I be trying to, I'll be trying to build a relationship with my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Because I want them to have like stories as well.
Oh,
that's how it is.
And no, he's saying that, which I'm sure you do, bro. Like I'm sure you do, because if any of you, the people that know Joey, know that his older daughter, Mai, is literally him.
Yeah,
To a
literally,
T.
literally.
To a T. It's actually it's
It's
hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's like I'm talking to myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, there's no way, bro.
And one thing I can say that you've done good, y'all have done good with Mama is like I've told Amanda this too. Is how, because how I was raised is like give a fuck what people think about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even if it's like like just give a fuck like how you look and all this other shit. Like and I kind of grew out of it, but I still feel that way sometimes. But with her, she don't give a fuck, and I really envy that
No.
of her. She don't care what anybody
Yeah.
thinks. She's just her. Like it doesn't matter where the fuck she's at, and it's like I think Lily kind of is like that too, but not as
Yeah.
hard as she is. But
No, because like that's how it was for me in high school, especially middle school, man. I don't know why middle school was like so important to how you looked.
yeah,
Because I found like these elementary yearbooks, bro, and dude, I looked rough. Okay, so I was like either I was homeless or I don't know what the heck,
just
but
whatever
dude,
it was.
whatever it was. But in middle school, it was always about, I don't know about you, but back in the day, I used to rock Fat Farms,
Fat Farms, yep. I had a pair of
with
Fat
the
Farms.
South Pole,
Yep.
and
Well, we were in a private school, so
I had these Fat Albert shirts too.
really.
Yeah, they were like polos. They were nice though.
I mean,
And-
back in that day, South Pole and all that shit was a thing. And Fat Farm was too.
Yeah,
Fat Farm was a big thing. They used to have the whole suits and everything. Fat Farm
yeah,
was.
yeah,
I used to have a crispy white pair of them. Me
and
and
that's the
Grizz.
thing. It was crispy, but they used to think that I was like broke as hell.
Nah.
And I'm like, you know, these Fat Farms were $50,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Because like, bro, ain't nobody got you got $50. I don't think so. But like, I used to care, or Fubu.
Fubu
Fubu.
too. Yep. Fubu.
I used to care how I looked for some reason because like I remember like, well, growing up, I didn't have shit. Like I didn't have no freaking money. We were homeless, well, almost homeless, because like my dad had other responsibilities. You know, 'cause I'm not his only child, so he had to take care of them too. So by the way, where my dad's from, he's from a different country.
I was about to say, tell them
yeah.
like what, because like what, like
So my culture is like we're Salvadorians. He's from El Salvador, and like he has family over there. So what some Hispanics do when they're over here is that when they make money and stuff like that, they have to. It's like a requirement for them to send money to their families out there. So most of the time growing up, that's what he was doing. You know, he was send what he could. But sometimes this man don't think.
and you were getting the shitty end of the stick.
Yeah, I'll be getting at the end of the day, I'm like, dude, I'm the one getting fucked.
Yep.
You know, there's some times that like we didn't have light and stuff because this man forgot that the light would be next week, and then he sends the money already. You know, it's not like he can't get the money back. And so there was times I had like holes on my shorts and stuff like that, and I always wore gym shorts for some reason, and I never had like jeans and stuff like that, and I wore gym shorts, and like people would make fun of me, and I don't know if I used to shower with Irish Spring.
Irish Spring, yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
Dude, to me that smells really good.
It does smell good.
But to other people, it's like, bro, you smell like an old dude.
Yeah.
And I'm
yep,
like, what?
Yep,
What are you talking about, bro?
Yep.
Like, this is bangers right here. You don't know Irish Spring? No, I wear Axe. The fuck is Axe? What is that? That's when I started getting into like, I used to like cut lawns and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to have like knock on the door and be like, hey, I'll do $20 for your lawn. And then with that money, I would just try to go to Walmart and get like Axe or whatever they tell me like to get.
Nigga used to be on Axe, bro, like a motherfucker.
What? Dude,
Not as much as their body wash, but like the spray and shit.
Yeah.
Remember when they had the fucking chocolate Axe?
Dude, I had that
shit.
one.
Me too. That shit went crazy.
Dude, that smelled amazing, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like now they enhance that shit with fucking, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah,
it is.
it's not. You'll never catch me with some Axe.
But
now,
also
boy.
bod.
Oh, but bro, my
Bod.
dad, he'd always get the black one.
Black
would-
one, yes. Spray
Bro.
all over. Like,
Bod,
do, do,
hot
do, do, do.
bod. Remember the
Yeah.
commercials?
Check out that bod.
bod. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I was like, damn, I want that type of. I was like, bod, how do I get that type of body? He was like, bro, go work out. You don't
Shit,
do
go
shit.
work out.
I'm like, bro, there's no way I don't do shit.
When did you start boxing?
I started boxing actually in middle school. Actually, that's what it was.
You've been doing that for a long ass time.
Long
huh?
time. Yeah. So I started at 8. My dad said, but he said because the funds, he had to pull me out. So then I started again in middle school. It was a 6th grade, and I joined the Deltona Middle School football team
Okay.
because they saw me how big I was. I was how much did I weigh at that time, bro? I was like 140.
Okay.
And I'm in 6th grade. I'm a chunky ass dude, you know? So they're like, oh, we need you. How old are you? I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 12. And they're like, oh, yeah, we need you. So I was like practicing one day, and then practice was over. And one of my teammates, he's like, man, now I have to go to boxing. I'm like, you go to boxing? He's like, yeah, I go to boxing. And that's when he showed me the Taino gym in Deltona. And ever since I went with him, bro, I just like I wanted to do it so bad. Cause I had growing up, like I had this I only grew up with one parent. So like when a kid has that tendency, like you have all this anger, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No.
And
Yeah.
I felt like football was gonna take care of that, but it ended up not taking care of that because since I joined the boxing team, I was doing football too. I was overweight. So they wanted me to lose weight about 20 pounds before the first game. And mind you, when I joined
For football?
for football, that it was like Pop Warner.
Oh well, yeah, I get that because when I went to play football, I was too big. I had to go play for the POW league.
Yeah, so like apparently that was the one of the rules. Like you have to be this amount of weight.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
picked you
For
because
Pop Warner. Yeah.
we picked you because you're tall and big, but like we need you to lose 20 pounds. I'm like, bro, the game is like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
So
The
like
fuck?
every practice, they made me run the track a mile every single day, and then
That's
practice.
gotta be discrimination.
Dude, what?
That's
I felt
crazy.
so like helpless, bro. And then they tell me 3 days before the game that I couldn't play because of my weight, because I didn't get it down. But my problem was McDonald's, dog.
Oh, what?
There was a McDonald's down the street. You
Yep.
expect me not to eat that? I hate two double cheeseburgers, only ketchup, a large fry, the same order I get now.
Yeah, it don't
You know,
change.
it don't change, bro. And you expect me to like lose weight? I'm like, hell no.
That's just crazy to me that they fucking.
Yeah,
But it makes sense because Pop Warner, you have it is a size like high school and shit like that. Obviously, don't matter.
yeah.
For Pop Warner does because you can't be a fucking. All these kids out here are like fucking maybe 120.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a kid that's 2. You know.
And,
But
after that, bro, I just like, you know what? Like, fuck this, bro. I'm gonna just do
boxing, yeah, boxing.
But the problem was too, like, bro, boxing, the gym, it was on freaking Tivoli. It's on Tivoli, and mind you, we lived at that neighborhood.
Yes, that's a little minute
So
away.
imagine I had to ride my bike from there all the way to Tivoli. And I'm like, dude, that's an hour.
That's a nice little ride,
Yeah,
bro.
a nice little ride. And then the fact that when you end the session, it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night,
gotta go
and I
all
gotta
the way
come back
back.
another hour. I'll be home like 10 o'clock.
Triple workout.
Yeah, and so mind you, back in the day, your parents trust you to be by yourself. You
Shit
feel me?
wasn't as
I was riding my
crazy.
bike by myself. I was walking by myself. Nobody like ever tried to snatch me. You feel me? Now you can't do that. But back then, I would come home freaking 10 o'clock at night because I gotta ride back with my bike. And I did that for like a good minute. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I lost mad weight. And I was, I just couldn't stop. I was like, dude, I love this shit. I love,
No, yeah, that's something I wish. I know it's something I can still do, but it's like I don't really have. It sounds great, but I don't really have time for it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm already gone with work, a lot of the time. So,
Yeah.
but you were saying I think I cut you off or something, but you were saying something like how you were built up of anger, so the you thought the football would do it, but it wasn't, and then you were
Yeah.
saying the boxing did
Because like
you
with
were hitting shit.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the anger, bro. Like you would have thought like all that frustration of you tackling somebody would like take that away. But no, you
Nah.
just made it worse by telling me that I'm fat as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kick me out. It's like, bro, what the hell? So then when I go to boxing, you hit the bag and whatever, and you take all your frustrations. And when they
Yep.
started seeing you like you hit the bag hard as fuck, they're like, oh, then you're ready to spar. But that's the part where it gets you because then you start to think about like fear. You start, oh, what
Like,
if he
fuck 'em.
beats the shit out of me or whatever?
Yeah,
But honestly, when you think about all the shit I've been through, like when I sparred, like,
it's nothing.
it wasn't like I'm a professional, but like I was doing my thing.
No, yeah.
But I barely sparred because, like I said, I don't get opportunities like a car or whatever. My dad never had a car, and to like go over there every single day until 10 o'clock, bro, it wasn't gonna work out, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Until we
Yeah.
moved to those apartments, that's when it was like easier
'Cause it's right there,
It's
it's not as
closer,
far,
so
yeah.
I could have walked or ride my bike. But it does heal some like anger and stuff like that. But,
No,
like,
yeah. That's something I wish I look back now and I wish I would have did. Cause it's just throwing hands in general is fucking fun. Like even if it's just sparring, I used to do that shit with Jesse, Fife, my brother, with all my friends, Angel, Coochie, bro, everybody, bro. We should just get out there and just. But I haven't done it in fucking years, so I don't know if these hands are lethal anymore.
Well, that's what
they
I'm
were.
saying.
I know that.
I still train now, but like I'm still fat as hell. You know, I it's like muscle memory. You know?
Yeah, no, yeah.
But
yeah, if you see on his Instagram stories and stuff, and you had that one guy that was like doing the film.
Oh, the filming, yeah, he still does it. He's just
that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah,
he used to do his
really,
shit. Was like TSSR or something like that.
Yeah, Tassar, yeah.
Tassar,
yeah. That's my boy Mahan, bro. He
shout him out.
Yeah, he does like videos and all that stuff, and he does like these cinematic videos now.
Yeah, the cinematic videos. That's what I'm talking about. That shit's
it's
hard.
Just crazy, bro. But like now he's just he hasn't been doing it lately because he's trying to like lock in. He wants to go on vacation, go see his family and stuff in where he's from. He's from Morocco.
Morocco.
So he's been like picking up shifts and stuff like that. So you know how that is when you grown up.
Does he works at Amazon with you?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice because I be trying to do my shit with the fucking filming and shit, but that's a whole different level. Especially the cinematic videos, where it make it looks like that shit's a whole nother fucking. Yeah, but I was just saying, like I've seen that, but what I was trying to say was if you see him. You see Gordo in the fucking the gym, you could tell he does that. Like he knows what he's doing and shit. We always talk about I need to go with you, but I never fucking I never do it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When
it's time and shit
up,
too.
Yeah, the time, bro. But the thing is, like, boxing was cool and stuff, but like the only problem was it was always getting me in trouble, bro, in high school.
Because you fucking fighting people and shit.
You know everybody has a girlfriend in high school, whatever. Like I don't mean to talk about this person, but I used to fight for this person whenever they try to like press up, you know? And every time I fight, I'm the one who's getting in trouble, you know? So I'd be suspended for like 2 weeks. And that lasted for a minute because I keep fighting and they sent me to a military school. So basically boot camp.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I went to military school in Stark, Florida. It's called FLICA. It's called Florida Youth Challenge Academy. And bro, I was there for like 6 months, man. And like I said, I was a little chunky and stuff. So I was there for like 6 months, but it's military. You there, no pause, no diddy. You there with 50 dudes. You shower with them, you sleep with them. It's like prison, bro. You're in the middle of nowhere, no phone call, no TV. You just write letters.
Hell no.
Shine boots and all that stuff and do PT all day.
I'm escaping that bitch.
Well, they tried, bro. There was one dude who tried. His name was Sam. He tried, but it was like one of those movies where like you're
in the middle of nowhere.
You're in the middle of nowhere, so like he crossed all these woods and stuff like that just to hit a wall.
Oh fuck no!
Dude, it was so crazy, bro. He told us, he was like, "Bro, I tried to escape. I went through all the woods and everything. Right when I thought I was made it, I hit a wall, a tall ass wall. I was like, oh, dude, where the fuck are we, bro? Because I don't even remember how I got here. That's the thing. They picked us up like early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's what they say of those things. That's what they say.
Yeah. So
when I you don't know this lore about me, but when I was getting with Nicole and stuff like that, I was sneaking out and all that stuff, and I got in a fight with my stepdad. You know, I fucking left. I remember it was like a week or so or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to talk to my mom about it. I should have brought it up on the fucking podcast with her yesterday, but she came back to me and was like, you know, I just want to come, you know, there's this camp that you can go to, and it's like a wilderness thing or something like that. She's like, you can go to this, you know, and I don't know what she was saying. She just thought I needed help or whatever. It's like, no, I just want to, you know, you're keeping me away from my girl, and I want to see my girl, so I'm fucking 16, like I want to go see her, so that's what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? But she was pretty much trying to fucking send me to one of those, bro. Yeah. And I told her, I'm like, no, I don't want to go to one of those. And not to be funny, you see this, you hear about the shit at those places now. Yeah, no, like nigga, I ain't gonna lie, if my mom would have sent me to one of those, bro, I probably I don't know, I'd be real. Yeah. A lot of animosity towards her for that, but I was just the fact that she offered it, and I was like, no, I'm not going to that. What the hell?
I was super upset because like,
who sent you? The school or like your dad?
Bro. Because they basically made my dad agree. So what happened was
they're saying he can't come back here anymore, but you can go to this type shit.
Like I was fucking up so bad. Like I was 18 in high school. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's in high school at 18. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I'm in 9 RRRR. Like, bro, how many fucking R's do I need? You know? So I repeated 9th grade like so many times just because of this fucking bitch, bro. You see? And they basically just flat put the paper on the table and just slid it to him. Was like, this is the only choice, either that or he just doesn't graduate.
Oh
And I
hell
was
no.
like, bro, so if I go here, I get my high school diploma. They're like, yeah. And to me, growing up with him, if I don't get this shit,
It's gonna be
then
all
I'm
bad.
I'm like disowned, and like, bro, you feel me? Because all his kids, bro, mind you, my dad's old as hell. Okay, so back then he had me when he was in his 60s. Okay, he has 13 kids. I'm the last one. Fucking wild. Man's was pumping. You know, his 12 other kids, they're grown. Okay, so they pay their own bills. They're like old as shit. They got the kids of their own too. So I'm the youngest. So they where they came from, they don't have school. They don't have high school diplomas and shit. So I'm the first child to get a high school diploma. You feel me? So if I didn't get this, it was like a disappointment to him. He would
Yeah.
disown me.
No, yeah.
So he had no choice. And I was like, bro, I'm 18. I can talk for myself. He's like, well, you're under his care. So no, you don't have nothing. So he has to agree or not agree.
This is what, at Deltona?
This was at University High School.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
And that school back then was fairly new still too.
Fairly new, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, I was fucking up. But like I'm glad they sent me there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because like I said, my mind was all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place. Bro, I was drinking alcohol, bro. The aloe vera bottles, I would fill that up with vodka, bro. And I went to school with that shit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, you need that boy
dude,
need help.
Dude, if I had my other boys with me, bro, they would tell you, bro, this motherfucker was always drunk in the morning. Why was I drinking? I don't fucking know. But I felt like that was like my mom's tendencies because
Shit.
that's what I heard. I didn't grow up with my mom, but my dad used to talk about how she used to be a drunk. So I thought that was like her bloodline in me. Talk about shit.
Hear that? You're dealing with that trauma from eating Pablo, nigga.
Yo.
For real.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pablo.
Oh, sorry about that. It was a little technical difficulty. Something.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
It happens to everybody, huh?
But fuck, what I don't even remember what we were talking. What were we?
No, we were just talking about when I used to went to military school and stuff because of like the whole I'm messing up in high school and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
Fuck.
other than that, yeah. So like my dad's the one who agreed for me to go over there because he thought it would be better for me. So,
Like you said, I guess it worked
But-
out.
yeah, but it cleared me out. Like I said, when you isolated, I think everybody who like are going through stuff like that in their life, trials and tribulations in their life, I feel like a time to themselves would be healing. Because like I said, growing up the way I grew up and everything that I've been through, those 6 months of just being there isolated with people I don't know and you just focusing on yourself, I came out like, dude, it was great. Like I felt like a new person. Like the way I was folding my clothes, I was making my bed, cleaning.
You're institutionalized.
Yeah. But then what happens is the outside world, bro. That's where it gets you because like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was smart with my money, and for some reason, like I used to have Social Security checks and whatever growing up, and my dad used to like save them bitches. And when I graduated high school, he gave me a debit card
Oh, that's right. You told
from
me
Bank
about
of
this.
America, and he was like, "Here, this is yours. You use it as you want, but just know that whatever you use it on, make sure it's the right choice." Nah, I didn't do that because like I said, the outside swallows you once you like perfected yourself, and then you come back to the same people that don't do shit in their life. You tend to fall in back in place, like and that's exactly what happened. I had like 20 bands, mind you. I had 20 bands from all those checks, and I spent it out on the club, buying bottles. Like I smoke weed a lot, bro. I used to get packs and stuff, and like spending it on people. Like, nah, bro. You feel me? And that's why sometimes I feel like I wish I had that type of thing. But that's called the military. And obviously the military is not going to give you a 6 months and then you come back home. Nah.
Yeah, no.
You stuck there for 4 years, my boy,
Yeah.
until you sign another contract. I ain't doing that, bro.
Nope.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah, that was some Gordo lower for you.
Little Gordo lower, man.
But another thing you'll see in this old podcast is something I was telling everybody I'm gonna press your ass about. Not press you.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, fuck it. I would say. Well, first off, let's do this. What do you? We didn't even cover like this, but what do you? So like in your spare time, other than being a dad, being a boxer, like what other things that you like to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
your YouTube channel, TikTok,
Yeah, I be trying
type
to
of content you do.
yeah. I've been trying to be a streamer, but I've been trying to upload TikTok documentaries like little like animes and stuff like that. I watch anime on my free time. I be playing games and trying to stream at the same time, but honestly sometimes you you think that, because nobody watches you, you like lower yourself. So like lately I've been like on the low, but I like playing video games. Like I said, watching anime. I like doing all that stuff.
You want to
Um,
well, you want to shout out your Twitch?
Oh yeah, my Twitch and my TikTok are both the same. They're GordosLatestGamez.
And I'll put a link in the description of this video, so
yeah, I appreciate that.
you'll see that. Not that I have a big audience, but put it out there if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
Please check him out. He slept on, and that leads me to my next thing.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck do you not post YouTube videos?
Oh,
Look. So I explained why I started. How this year I'm trying to go crazy on YouTube, which I have been. I've been uploading a lot more stuff, and me and my dog Sky, we talked about how we're gonna start uploading more, doing this, and in that 2025, I decided to start doing the podcast. But me and him had the same conversation, and he ain't got nothing like
nothing.
So that's
nothing.
I mean he has videos up there, but I'm talking about like the content like you do on TikTok could be long form. You know what I'm saying? I mean I know you're worried about getting copyright and stuff like that, but it's like. Even you playing like you did upload that one. What game was that you uploaded? That was like an hour long. It was some
like
scary games.
Scary games, yeah.
Yeah, but like because you have so much what's the word, charisma, and you have so much personality. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I mean obviously. Everybody that makes content, we want to get big so we can make the money and this and that. But I honestly just enjoy doing it. It's something when I get older, I can look back and be like, look at us, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know you really want to blow up with this shit. So that's why I'm on you about like, you need to be uploading shorts. Like, because the TikToks you make can instantly go into shorts as long as they're under 30 seconds. So you can upload those TikToks straight to your YouTube short, like straight to YouTube for shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it's like, I want to see Gordo on there, like, playing this game with his face cam and then posting it. Like, I know one thing you told me, you said that you don't know how to work DaVinci. I can show you all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I promise to God, it's not hard, but I want to hear from you. Why the fuck do you not post your videos on YouTube, man?
I mean, honestly, bro, like, it's like, laziness, dog. Laziness. I have, what do you call that when you're gonna do it? You say you're gonna do it.
Procrastinating.
I procrastinate a lot, bro. And then also like when I want to upload, like I said, like I did upload, right? I don't want to upload because of money. Like I don't give. I have 2 jobs for that reason, bro.
Yeah,
You feel me?
exactly.
But like when you see your video, bro, and there's only like 10 viewers or whatever, and then, like mind you, the last video I uploaded was like a year ago, and it's still 10 views. That brings you down a little bit. You'd be like, damn, bro, like
it does.
I'm just trying to show the people like what I do, and like those 10 people, I appreciate you for those 10 people, but like only 10 people know what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then do they come back? Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I feel like I shouldn't be uploading on YouTube. And then when I want to, I get to it, right? And then I just look at it, I'm like, nah, this is not good enough. So then I tend not to upload it. But the reason why I put it on TikTok, because I feel like for TikTok is like more people, and like Instagram more people. But
Yeah,
like,
I get to put in the algorithm more. Okay.
But it's crazy because I that's where I started. You guys helped me with that. I started on YouTube because like the streams and stuff. And so was my daughter. She's the prime example why that sometimes she'd be like, "Dang, you only got 40 subscribers." Like, bro, what?
Thing is, everybody starts somewhere, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm not trying to keep comparing or whatever, but like when I started my YouTube channel, if you Tay know, everybody that knows is I posted fishing videos, and then I wanted to do the gaming stuff, which I started doing. I got my PC built and started doing it, and that I still do the fishing videos and stuff. But what I'm trying to say is when I started doing the fishing videos, I had like I went up to like I think like 60 subscribers or something. Okay, started the video games thing, the video game videos. It hopped me up to like 70 something. Like I think when I like this year when I started going again, like on YouTube, like hardcore. Like 2025, I started at 77 subscribers, bro, and my goal was 100. I'm at 93 now, just off as the start of 2025. Yeah, and Skylar, and I know it's not a lot, but that's a goal just for me to hit the 100. You know, you go more and go more. My point of saying that is, you have charisma. Like I'm not like this sounds crazy, but how I look at you, like you know how Tim Tapman is.
Yeah.
You know how he is.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. You have that type of energy, bro. You do. You honestly do. And I get it can be, you know, sad looking at the video like, damn, I only got this many things. But how you gotta look at that shit, my boy, is you gotta look at it like just imagine, yeah, 10 viewers, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think 10, like think of it like 10 people in a room sitting down watching a video you made. Okay, you know what I'm saying? 20 people or 20 viewers, 20 views on the video. That's 20 people. This, you know, this. And I kept going, and one of my most viewed videos on my channel right now is I wish I had the fucking videos. Remember when I took you and we caught the bowfin, the mudfish at the spot right there by your house?
Yeah.
So that video when I did with Grizz called it's called Catching Dinosaurs. Hit the YouTube, you feel me? I'm trying to get that at 1,000, but that bitch has 900 and I think 76. But that was my highest view thing, and I didn't think that was gonna be.
Yeah.
My point is once you start hitting that, you know, 100 view mark, because not all my videos have 100 views, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy. I want my shit to at least hit 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not going to get any better if you don't keep going. You understand what I'm saying? I started this year with 77 viewers, bro, and my shit, or 77 subscribers, and my shit is up to 93. I'm almost at that 100 goal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be funny. You did it on Twitch. Like, you have 100 on Twitch, right? At least 100. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you were at fucking like 20.
Yeah.
And you kept, come on, guys, please. And you shot your shit up. I don't even have that on Twitch. I stopped streaming, you know, because my Wi-Fi is doo-doo. But my point is, bro, is like, I feel like you have way more charisma than I do when it comes to this type of shit like that. So I feel like it wouldn't be hard for you to grind your YouTube up. My thing is, all my friends that want to actually do this, I'm gonna push people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see you making fucking YouTube videos, bro. I want you because it's something you want to do, and I know you want to do it. Because I remember when we were on PS fucking 4s, nigga, and I wanted a PC, got a PC. Sky had the PC, you know what I'm saying? And then you got a PC, and I remember you telling me, oh, now I can do this, and you are doing some of that. But one thing I really want to see, Joey, and I always say this, I want to see you do YouTube videos, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Whether you want to do it or not, that's up to you. But I'm saying for me, not to tell you personally on this, is I want to see you fucking making YouTube videos, bro. And that's the thing. It doesn't have to be fucking video games. It could be you doing the eating thing. You can make a part of it, that video, like if you make a long
video.
Yeah, and you can make a part of that video, cut it and make it on TikTok or, you know, this and that. But you can make the long form videos or whatever and put them on YouTube. Like, you can do that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just want to see, because I know I see the potential. I should say I see the potential. I know you can do it, and it's just like once you start getting that mark where you're like, it sounds crazy because you know people got 1 million views, but bro, when my videos hit 100, I'm happy as hell, bro.
No, yeah,
I'm happy as fuck. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I know you can do it, and like I said, if it's the DaVinci Resolve thing that you don't know how to do, I can literally fucking show you. I'll come over there and help you make your video so you could to do it or whatever. Yeah. If that's something you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was one thing I wanted to get off my chest, because I'm texting like, bro, make a video.
Yeah, make a video, bro.
And you're like, nah.
I know, bro. I just gotta get that mentality out my head, bro. You know,
but like, I get it. It is discouraging when you look at that shit and there's like no fucking views. But
exactly,
it's not gonna get any better if you don't keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. I gotta start thinking that way, because I was telling Amanda, my wife, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. I think I'm a 9 to 5 dude, bro. Like,
yeah, but this could still be your hobby. Like you said, you're not.
Yeah.
If you do it for money and you don't make money, you're gonna hate it. Like, niggas started doing this shit because we like.
No, but I'm saying
content.
like 9 to 5 is like I barely have time to do it.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like
no, yeah, it is.
Like, soon,
and you got a newborn
but
and
not,
shit.
Exactly. So soon I'm not gonna have time for it, and then when I do have time, I just don't want to upload it. You know, because then I start thinking about that too, like, oh, the whole views thing. So since I don't have time and I'm making time to make this video, if I upload it and don't get nothing, you know, it's like, what was the point?
No, yeah, I can understand that. Okay, so then let me say this. because I know it is hard. Because like when I do get to edit my videos, I'm in that fucking room all day most of the time, and it's hard. And that's just on one video, and that's if I don't have to go back and fix something. But if you do a video, okay, I'll say this: if you do a video, if it's a video that you really want up and want done, and blah blah, or I want to post this to YouTube, if you send it to me, I'll fucking do it for you. I won't do anything crazy, but I'll just put it together for a video,
Yeah.
like so you can get it on YouTube. So if you do that, I'll edit it. I say edit it. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, but just put it together to where, and I'll send it back to you so you can post it to YouTube. That's what I'm saying. I'll do that if that's something you want to do.
Oh,
like
dude,
I said,
I'm willing to do anything, bro. I like working with this guy, man. This guy's the best. Actually, this is the guy and the other crews are the ones who got me into streaming and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Cause like I said, when we were talking how we saw each other back then, we were playing games and stuff. And when I found out they streamed, I was like, damn, I want to stream, but I didn't know on my PS4 I could stream.
yeah,
I didn't know
that's
that.
how I started on my
So
PS4.
then when I bought the camera and started streaming off the PS4, that's when like the goal was to get a PC.
And you hit,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you hit your goal of how many followers you wanted on Twitch off your PS4,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have the clip where
Saved.
I was playing GTA and we hit
That's
50,
right. It was-
50 followers, bro.
Yeah.
We were going crazy, bro. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then I hit affiliate, but it's because obviously you have people that support you, and I appreciate all that stuff, man. To this day, like I'm still affiliate. I don't know how that works because like
Me neither.
because usually you have to be on.
You have to
know?
keep going, keep going.
And I'm always on like once every like 3 weeks or something like that, So I appreciate the people who supported me and like gave me ideas to start streaming. But like, yeah, the whole YouTube stuff, like, man, I need to step up on that for real.
No, yeah.
You're right on that.
I'm just saying if you don't have to, because like I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it seem like doing TikTok's not good enough because there's people that make it off of TikTok. But I'm just saying like me personally, as your friend, as a person that would want to watch your videos, I'd want to see videos on YouTube. That's if I can put my input. And there's more people that are like that too. I was talking about it with Fife and Sky.
Oh,
and they say the same thing. It's like you got a PC, but you're making TikToks, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad because I know you're big on TikTok, and I am too. Not as big as I was back then, but I still be posting little TikToks here and there. But my main thing is YouTube, and then having to post a video. A video to YouTube, or short of that video to the shorts, then the TikTok, then I got to post it on my Instagram. It is a lot. It is a lot. But
it is.
that's how that's how a lot of this shit goes. Unless you're up there and you're solidified in this content creation shit, you know what I'm saying? And people just gonna follow you off your name. We're obviously not there yet, but
Yeah. No, because like, bro, these TikTokers, bro, they just do anything and
Yep.
they pop off.
yep,
They be popping off like crazy. And so that's why I'd be like, I'd be trying to match the ideas. You know what I'm saying? Try to like not like bite them, but like
on TikTok that's how it is. You have to
Yeah.
follow the trend. But the thing is too, like where people get those trends from, you could be a person that makes a video and sets that trend.
sets
You know
that
what I'm
trend,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
but and another thing with you being discouraged on the viewers and stuff, because it happens. But if you have the love for it and want to do this shit, yeah, it sucks. But you're still gonna be like, but I did made this video. But I was gonna say, always think of it as, even if your subscribers aren't big, like I'd rather have 50 followers that every time I post a video, watch every one of those viewers or followers, subscribers, watch that video, than have, I don't know, 200,000 subscribers and only 50 people watch the video. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
No, yeah.
But
that's how it be. Like I said, yeah, it's really. I should be getting on that because it really is like a good hobby to get.
It
into,
is.
you know
It's
what I'm saying?
fun. I like doing it.
I like editing. I like doing all that stuff, and it makes me learn more about computers.
Yeah.
Basically, because especially with the editing part, like it takes hours to edit. and
it
stuff.
does.
And so
So I see why people hire people to do that shit.
What?
Because
Yeah,
fuck,
man,
bro.
'cause holy shit. And, it's just the whole procrastinating stuff. Like, that's how, I don't know why I have that inside where you always got to procrastinate about something. You got to, like, do stuff, man. Like, if you
And-
really want it to, like, keep going or chase your dreams, you got to, like, keep going, bro. Because
Yeah.
I could have, like I said, I'm not trying to bring back my past, but, like, I could have been pro, dog.
Yeah.
I could have been professional boxer, but, like I said, procrastinating.
Especially how young
Oh,
you started too.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta ride my bike all the way over there. You know what? Let me just take a break.
That's a lot. No, that is a lot.
It is a lot, but
It is
like
a lot.
shit, you gotta put some dedication to that because I could have had some fights. I could have had something, but that's one thing. That's an example. Like I should have been like, you know what? I need to stop procrastinating and stuff like that. And put your mind to it. because it does discourage you. But like like you said, I'd rather have 50 people,
Yeah.
50 followers who actually like true.
Fuck with you than
Yeah.
have all that.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to think I'm just sitting here fucking dogging you.
No,
It's not that. It's just I know how you I know how you feel about you. We talk about it. You're like, man, I put this video and it only da. So it's kind of like a thing like, I want you like to, and it's not that I think you're fucking it's not that I think you're lazy or being, procrastinating or whatever. It's not that, cuz I know you're busy. Like you fucking you have a family. Like we both have families. You have families and you just have a fucking newborn. That's not something you could just lock in. Like you have to sit there and like it's so I get that. I totally understand that. It's just something I wanted to bring up too, because
no, you need people to tell you when you tripping, bro. You feel me? Like,
so I just want to see a Gordo video.
They got people that are gonna pick you up. You feel me?
And if I had, it's hard to do, but if I had my other, like if I was in my regular shit, I would bring up your page and shit. Like I said, I'm gonna link his YouTube, Twitch, and I'm pretty sure I can link your TikTok too. I just gotta fucking.
Well, I appreciate that.
No, yeah. So
you know what's crazy, bro? I don't know if it's you, if it's me or not, but like lately now, I just been wanting to nerd out.
I get like that with tech stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've never. You know how we used to collect Pokemon cards back in the day? Bro, you know how Pokemon cards now, bro?
It's actually retarded.
Dude.
How it just goes up. I
had a binder, bro.
Me too.
I had a binder
cards,
of freaking holographic Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. When I moved to the apartments, I was already like old enough, and my dad was like, "Yo, deja de my madre eso," which means like, leave that shit there. You're not a freaking baby. Like, go give that shit away. And I gave it away to a kid, bro. Both binders, by the way. Come to find out now, bro, a Charizard Shadowless, which I had 2 of, by the way, is worth hella money.
Yep.
Hella money.
It's stupid.
And now I'm starting back at the Pokemon card collection, bro. And I've been collecting Funko Pops and stuff.
But you never know. That's them Beanie Babies, bro. You know this now.
Yeah.
Keep them fucking, because you don't know. One of those might be one of them ones, bro. Yeah.
But I used to
might be 10 years, 15, 20 years from now. But
what's crazy was like I used to like in high school, you know them weird nerd kids that play the hacky sack.
Oh yeah.
I would like play with them, but at the same time I'd be like making fun of them. You know what I'm saying?
Dickhead.
Exactly. And I feel fucking bad. But now I just want to be a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for that shit no more, bro. I'm all about fucking comic books, Funko Pops, fucking Pokemon cards. And then like you said, tech stuff. Dude, I watch more PC videos than fucking anything in my life now.
That's the other thing too. I was gonna ask you, how are you still doing that or no?
Yeah, I'm still doing that. Yeah, I'm back to about to sign up for summer, but my last day is the 7th.
Okay.
For spring.
If y'all don't know what I mean, let me give you some context. He's college, right?
Yeah,
it's college. He's taking classes for computer stuff. And I will say that's one thing. Like I can learn how to do this on the computer and do this on a camera and do this, but I don't know what it is when it comes to building the PCs. I think it's a confidence thing. Like I think I'm gonna fucking break something. But it's just like that shit to me is just so complicated.
Yeah,
like
that's what I thought too. But mainly
because I don't know what a lot of this. I know what like a fucking CPU and graphics card and all that. I know what all that is, but like putting it together is a whole nother story. Like knowing what works with what.
When we put mines, bro, I was just like, damn, that was easy, you know. And then so what's crazy?
Yeah, because Coochie, that's right. You and Coochie built yours.
And so what's crazy is that with this degree, it has a hardware class, so that's all you do for the whole semester is build PCs. So since day one that I started that class, I built the PC already.
Okay.
And then the next following week, you go back to that class. You have to build this PC again, but now you got to take one stick of RAM out, and you got to find the problem. Right. And so the following week, you got to take the PCU out, and then find out what's wrong with the PCU. Is it the PCU? Is it the CPU? Which one is overheating or whatever? So each week was like a different.
You're learning something,
a component that like was wrong or whatever, and then for the final, you have to build the PC by scratch. And then if you pass, you pass, you know? And it was easy because, like I said, but what's wrong with it was they have old PCs.
Oh,
So they
like,
had the SATA cables, the red, yellow
yeah,
cables
it's
and
not
stuff
the
like that.
yep.
And so I'm like, damn. And the little pins, that's the only thing that fucks me up, bro. Because I got fat fingers, bro. And
Yeah,
them
trying to
little
fucking get him in
pins,
the
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You gotta like get them into little pins. But now
If you bend that bitch, it's over with.
over. Oh, you gotta get that same cable again, wait
Yep.
for delivery, or I don't even know. But now they got it combined. They have it where it's combined and you just
Yeah,
fucking
so
slide that
it's
bitch
all
in.
together. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the building part is I love that shit. I wish it, like if I had a business to like build PCs, I would. But the problem is when the technical stuff. Once you power that bitch on, you feel me? You gotta go
Yeah.
to the BIOS.
Exactly. That's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
you gotta fucking make sure this is
There's
this is
that
that.
element of it too. And another thing for me is like knowing why this piece is better than this piece, and
Yup.
this one's a whatever TI, and this one's a whatever TI 1.5. Like,
Yeah.
hold up, bro, you're losing me. You're
Yeah.
fucking losing me.
And that's
Like,
why I got the that's why I got the 4070.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was having a conversation with somebody. He was like, "Yeah, but the 4070 is way better than this graphics card." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Let me check that out."
Damn, that's right. You do have a 4070.
Yeah,
I think
but,
Sky got.
but I have it paired with
4072.
a Ryzen 5 5600X, which is a good pair. But at the same time, is like it's not getting enough juice that it needs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so if I get a new CPU, I would have to get the new.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So
I don't even know. Like, if you ask me my shit, all I know is I got a 2060 Nvidia graphics card, and shout out to Ben. I'm thinking about having him on too. I'm thinking
oh,
about having
yeah.
him on.
No, hell yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
he's the one who helped build my PC. Shout out to you, Ben. I appreciate you, my boy.
Shout out, homie.
But like, for the money that I gave him, like, he got the parts and stuff, and something I think, what was it? There was something that I really didn't have the money for, like, but he did something and he saw it wasn't work, so he went and he like put more money in to get that part from me. It's gonna piss me off that I can't remember what it is, but yeah. But what was I fucking saying? But he helped me build it. I was putting the parts in. He was telling me until it came down to like the water cooler and all that shit. He did all that, but most of it I built like with him telling me what to do. But it was bro, I was so much anxiety, bro, because I'm like, if I break something, because I was so ready to get this PC and wanted to be done, I didn't want anything to happen to where it stopped me from getting it. And something did. The water cooler that he had bought from wherever he got it, or I can't remember. Like I said, I can't remember the name. It's not no bullshit one, but he bought it and it was a dud, so he had to send it back. So I had to wait like until, I think we did it on we did that on a Friday night, and then I had to wait till Monday, till after work. And everybody knows, something's coming Monday, and you got to sit there and wait after work. It's the worst. I'm not patient when it comes to that shit, bro.
Thinking about that shit all day.
Oh my god! But then when I got back, he came, and I was on Call of Duty with my boys.
Yeah,
but shit.
That's the thing that gets me. Like, dude, we built this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And what almost got me not to get a PC was I was watching this dude on TikTok. He was live streaming building a PC, and I was like, "Oh, that's what's up, bro." He put the RAM stick down and
cracked. Yeah.
I said, "Oh,
when you open little things, if you press too hard, and it's thin, and that bitch just and
dude." And then
cooked.
he was trying to like find another stick, and he ended up the live. I was like, "Dude, no, hell no, bro."
That's horrible.
He ended the live stream. I said, "Oh, dude, fuck that." But then my girl was like, "Yo, you've been wanting this shit forever," and like, I know you're not supposed to do this, but like, I use my check, bro. I said, "Shit, I'm about to get it. Fuck it, I need it."
No, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I also needed the computer for like homework for school and shit.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm trying to get a degree in cybersecurity, because they get paid, bro. You feel me?
Yep.
They get paid. See, my dad thought I was gonna be a fucking, we call it un vago, when you're out there in the streets and shit. Like, I used to, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to sell weed in fucking high school, and
I think everybody sells weed at some point in their
At
life.
some point in their life,
If you smoke it, you try to sell it at some point.
Exactly. And I used to, and then fucking my dad always saw me in the street, so he thought I was gonna be one of those gang bangers and stuff. But like, no, dude, I'm a nerd, bro.
Yeah.
I love this shit, bro.
I never saw myself being, even when. So when I first got into this PC shit to upgrade my gaming, because it's something I did all the time, stuff like that, and I like making videos, it was an Acer Nitro Pro, I think it was, which was good, which was fine for me, but when I started trying to do the videos on it and stuff like that, it just wasn't doing what I needed to do. And so I returned that, got my money back, saved some more money because I think we just got our income tax, put money towards that. And then I went to Ben. But anyways, my point is that it was funny because Nicole, I was just going to say, I'm going to get the new PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? But Nicole, my wife, told me, oh, well, you know Sam or Ben, because I already didn't really know. I knew Ben, but we weren't really acquainted. And she was like, oh, you know, you should, if you really want to do that, you should get a PC. You should get a PC. And I was like, I'm not doing that. That's all nerd stuff. Blah, blah. Like you said, look at us now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I made the switch, you know, opened my eyes. And I was just afraid I was not going to know how to like go through a computer and do this and this. And it's like, I've had this computer for 3 years now. And it's like, what I know now is it's just crazy. Just being on it and learning this and that. Now, some stuff you don't do all the time. So you got to like hop on YouTube real quick and figure it out. Yeah. You feel me? But that's what once you brush up on it and understand how it works, it's like you're good. But if there's anybody out there that's watching this that, I mean, don't get fucked up. There are cheap PCs, but expensiveness is on, you know, whoever it is. Like $500 may be expensive to somebody. I mean, it's expensive for me, but you know, or whatever this. But if you're thinking about making the choice from a console to a PC, if you're playing video games, yes, of course, do it. But especially if you're trying to do like content creation, which people can do content creation because they got the capture cards, the PS5s, and all types of shit. You can do that now. But in my opinion, and I'm sure your opinion too, is definitely worth making the switch. If there's anybody out there that's wondering, you know what I mean? A PC is always gonna be able to do more than what a console can do. And yeah, and if you have the money to do it, fucking do it. Like,
yeah, no doubt, no doubt on that.
Do it.
Because also with this whole this building PC stuff, if I would have known what I know now back in the day, dude, I would have known I got finessed by Best Buy.
Oh yeah,
yo, shout out to Best Buy, bro. All right, so I went to go buy my daughter a PC. So I go there and I buy a PC, whatever. They run me up $1,300, $1,400, right? And mind you, she got like no graphics card, bro. It's all fucking, it's a integrated graphics shit, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? But now that I know now, I'm like, dude, I just got finessed, bro. Her computer is like $700.
Yeah.
So they finessed the hell out of me. Yo, Best Buy, you're wrong for that, homie. And shut down my credit card, but I'm gonna get you right now, homie.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Best Buy has some shit, but every time I go there, bro, I just feel like it's like when I go to Bass Pro too, because you know, to get fishing stuff or whatever. It's like when I'm in Best Buy, I just feel like they're looking at you. Like, and the other thing too, it's like you see my ass in there wandering around. There are some people that'll come up to you. The first time I went, when I was going to get, oh my God, what was I going to get, bro? I can't remember. Oh, I was looking for a USB hub.
Yeah.
For more shit or whatever. But I was walking around and like so many people walk past, like people that work and they weren't talking to nobody. They walked past, they were just looking at me, It's like, God damn, you see I'm sitting here looking for something like you can't ask. Like, you feel me? If I'm in a store like that and I see someone, I'm gonna ask you, hey, like, do you need help?
Some help? Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I just feel like I don't know. It's just something about the energy in Best Buy. I just feel like it's low-key hostile. But shout out to the one guy. He was a black dude. Shout out to you for coming up to me. And I think he was about my age too. He was like, hey man, you need help looking for anything? And I was like, nah, for sure do. And then we found the USB hub because I didn't know what I was looking for. There's shit that looks like a USB hub that's not a USB hub. And then there was one time we went and the guy was like, hey, do you need something? I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. Never came back. And I was like, okay. And I went and looked for him. I was like, hey, did you find that? And he's like, oh, my bad, man, my bad. And I'm like, you're good. And it was just like that. It's like, okay, so you're not going to continue helping me? So then I had to go find someone else. But yeah, on the low, fuck Best Buy. But because that's another thing too. They don't always have the shit, you know, you need. Like, you could get it ordered there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like on Amazon, right? If you order something, you got to wait a couple of days. But if you call Best Buy and you're like, what's crazy is on the phone, they're helpful as fuck.
Helpful as fuck.
Like when I called them, like, hey, do you guys have this? Like, no, but we can get an order here for you for tomorrow to come pick up. And they'll send you the link to your phone and everything so you can pay for it. And they're like, okay, it'll be here for you at this time. And you go pick it up. Like, but other than that, bro, shit is horrible.
Especially on my credit card payments. They make sure I get me that payment.
Exactly.
Oh, but you don't want to help me.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
No, but the worst is Bass Pro. I don't know if you know, but this Bass, you know that Bass Pro in Daytona?
Yeah, of course.
That little fucker on the wheelchair, bro, in the front.
No.
I don't know if you've seen him or not, bro. It's an old dude on the wheelchair. Man's got no legs, okay? Okay,
Oh God,
that motherfucker disrespected me like a motherfucker. I came
we
in there,
got tried too. I bet,
dude. I went in there
Bass
and I was
Pro.
like, yeah, what you looking for? I was like, oh, just some maybe for like the fishing part or whatever. He's like, hey, do you want to apply for a credit card? And
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
no, yeah. They definitely hit you for the
Yeah.
hat.
So exactly,
For
and
the
I ain't gonna
hats.
lie, that's a fire ass hat.
No, yeah, but they got them right there for
So-
like $10.
It's $10 now,
Yeah, it might be cheaper than that,
bro.
but
Because I remember I got them at $6, and I was gonna go back this.
it might be
weekend.
that. I might be tripping.
I was gonna go back tomorrow and get like 6 packs because I ain't gonna lie.
They have like the green because
I'm about to-
Grizz gets them all the time. Every
I'm
time
about
we
to
go.
chop this shit off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All
bro.
of it?
All of it, homie. Okay, I'm about to say that why. I'm gonna say why. But like this dude was like, all right, you want a credit card? And I was like, by you? And he was like, yeah. I was like, but it's like Bass Pro. He's like, yeah, I can run it up, and you get a free hat, whatever. I was like, okay, no problem. I tell him my information, bro. And mind you, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not good with money, bro. I'm not.
Oh,
good.
I'm not either.
With all the credit cards, bro. All the credit cards I took out was because of my daughter. I ain't gonna lie. When I was struggling back then, I couldn't get her no gifts and shit. But when I found out I had good credit and I can get credit cards, I took all of it out so that way I can get her presents and shit. The shit that she don't even play with. You know what I'm saying? I had to emphasize on that shit because the closet full of fucking horses that I don't even.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
if I can go to Target and return them bitches, I would, but I couldn't. But how pissed out I am. But I signed up for the credit card. This man went from smiling to hostile once he found out that I got denied. And so
They don't give a fuck about
he
you.
don't
after
give a
that.
shit. He goes, "Yeah, I hope you're having a good day." Oh, I was like, "What you mean?" Oh, he's like, "Sir, you're denied." And I'm like,
Get out of my vision.
What you mean I'm denied? Like I shouldn't be denied. I had credit cards. I'm paying them. He goes, "Well, no, you're denied." And I was like,
Let the whole store know.
"Yo, it's so loud." And I'm like, "Do I still keep the hat?" He goes, "I guess so. You can keep the hat." And I'm like, "Damn, bro. Shit, at least I get a free hat." That man was so pissed, bro. He followed me. I went to the hat section and then I went where the basses are at. They were swimming and
Yeah,
shit.
the
He's just slowly. You can hear the engine.
Oh, I hate you, Joe. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, bro.
The fucking they wax the floors, so you can hear the fucking rubber of the.
I'm not laughing. He is. I ain't laughing, chat. He is.
Yo, that cabron was fucking behind me, and I said, "Sir, are you okay?" He goes, "What else are you here for?" I said, "I can't look at the fishes." He goes, "Not with your credit."
Oh hell
Dude,
no! But it would have got tipped
Dude,
over.
I had. That's what I'm saying. I had to call my girl. I was like, "Bro, I'm about to tip this motherfucker over." She was like, "Don't do nothing stupid." I said, "No, I gotta go, bro. If I spaz out, he's gonna be on the floor. I'm gonna push him. Hey, crawl to me, homie. Like,
Oh
nah,
my
bro,
god,
like-
Joey.
it's crazy, bro. These people got no filter, bro. Especially when your card declines, bro.
Nah.
Yesterday, bro. Yesterday, I'm at Taco Bell. I said, I'm gonna do a mukbang. Okay, I got hella food, by the way, bro. Hella food. I got fucking Doritos Locos Tacos, like 3 chicken quesadillas and shit. Total came out to like $60. I said, all right, I'm about to pay it.
The grilled cheese burritos are my shit. That's
That's
my
what I'm
shit.
trying to fit. Grilled cheese burrito.
Them
That's
bitches
what I
are
was trying to figure out what it was
gas.
called.
Them bitches are so
I should
good.
have said, I should have asked her. But I go in there and she, bitch ass, I hate her so much. I give her my card and she goes, "It's declined." So loud.
That should be the worst, bro.
And I told her, I said, "Do you hate your life?" And I gave her the other card. "This one's declined too." I said, "Bitch, I have money. I just paid my bills. I have money."
Yeah, they make you. It's like,
Are
I'm
you
not broke. I swear to
Are
God.
you fucking kidding me right now? Why are you announcing it? Dude, and then one lady, she's like, "Don't worry, she did that to me too." Like, no,
Oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck?
I don't want no sympathy. Get out of my
no
ear.
sympathy. And then she goes, "It might be our system." Oh, bro, she had to make me get cash because this is $60 worth of food, mind you. Okay, so then I told her, I said, if I go get this fucking cash, you better remake my order because that bitch is gonna be cold by the time. I
Yeah,
get here.
yeah. I won't. Don't. Yeah.
So that's what happened. I had to get cash and shit, but like, I'm just saying, I hate people who don't have filters, bro.
Yeah.
When they announce your shit like that, "Oh, your car's declined." "Oh, well, you got diabetes, bitch." Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you want me to say? Like,
No, but to match your story, kind of on. It wasn't that bad. Come on, it wasn't that bad. But we were at Bass Pro, and it was I don't know if Five's gonna get mad that I'm putting this out there, but I don't care. This is gonna show you the type of guy he is. So if you don't want her on you,
I'm so scared right now. there's reasons to that.
No, I used to be scared of cats too.
There's reasons to that, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
But I don't know if Five wants this out there, but it's just like I said, it's just to show you the type of guy he is. I'm sorry in advance, Five, if you don't want people knowing this. You definitely did tell me, but I'm just telling you for the story. But I love you, my boy. So me and Grizz, for our 30th birthday, Five, he knows we're fishermen and stuff like that. So he took us to Bass Pro.
No.
When we got there, he told us, I'm gonna get you guys a new rod, setup, line, like a whole pole. And yeah. And so I was like, shit.
Let me hold
bet that. So he bought all that for us, me and Grizz. I got a saltwater setup. Grizz got a bait catcher setup. But anyways, so appreciate you for that, Five, because he's like, it's your 30th birthday, it's big. Anyway, so we go to leave, right? And there was a lady in front of us. There's a lady in front of us that that walked out with a bag of stuff, like cold bags and stuff. She walked out, like she paid and then walked out, no problem. Oh, no. She was, okay. I'm pretty sure she was upstairs with us, or she paid somewhere else and then came down and walked through without stopping at the thing, no problem, and walked out, okay? We did the same thing because we paid upstairs because we got our line, our pole, like, lined up and everything, like by the dude there, spooled up and everything. So we did the same thing. We had our shit, we had our receipt, we went to walk out. Like I said, this lady walked out, no problem. And then, me, Grizz, and Fife are walking out. Lady stops us. Hey. I need to come back here to, I need to check if you paid for that. And I'm like, the fuck? What do you just let, this lady just walked out and, and fucking Grizz is tripping fucking bitch, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, you just let, why'd you stop us? You just let this lady walk out. Or it was an old man. I can't remember, bro. But it was something like where the person had a whole bunch of stuff too and just walked right out. But they stopped us. You know what I'm saying? It was just it was goofy. And then she didn't say like, oh, I'm sorry, nothing. She made it was like a whole scene. Like we were stealing. Like, bitch, you think I'm that dumb? I'm gonna walk out with fucking, we all have rods. We're just gonna walk out. Like, come on, bro. My daughter spent a bag in here and this is what you're doing? Like,
no, you know who does that the most, bro?
What, Walmart?
Fucking Walmart, bro. Yo,
you don't have to show them a receipt.
No, you don't.
You don't have to.
That's what I'm trying to tell them. I say you don't have to. I don't have to show you shit, bro. I was dressed like this, bro, and obviously you already know they're gonna be fucking racist about it or some shit.
That's how I felt.
Because yo, if you're gonna not trust me to do self checkout, then put them fucking regular lines back.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, they changed Walmart. Ever since COVID, they did so much.
What the fuck, bro?
No more nighttime runs at Walmart.
No more. Dude, I miss that shit, bro.
No, yeah.
And
Walmart was crazy.
They fucking want to stop me talking about, oh, did you pay for that? I was like, no. I just be fucking with them. No, I didn't pay for it. I just have it in a bag for a fucking reason. And he's like, oh, I got to check your receipt. No, you're not checking my receipt. And they get fucking physical with that shit. Talking about, oh, yeah, he put his hands on me. No, fuck not.
Bitch ever put his hands on me for not showing my receipt, bro. It's going to be a bad day
exactly. For them. And that's what they don't understand, that their training, it shows them that they cannot check for receipt. Yeah. And you can't chase people.
And they can't chase. They can't touch nothing.
So I don't know what's up with these people that I didn't even know that's an actual job.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought that was like one of those cashiers that they're about to go home and they just send them right there for a couple minutes until they go home. No, that's an actual job.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that shit.
They're gonna be sick when all of a sudden everybody's screaming, talking about 6-year-old Jim just got slammed on his head. He just got slammed.
That's the thing that they don't that's the thing they don't understand, bro. This shit is dangerous, bro. There's people out there who are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And I just want to shop for my dog food. Like, why are you over here pressing me, bro?
Right.
Like,
and if I have the bags and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just they're just doing their job. That should be annoying as fuck. It's like you're stopping me, and there'll be times where they're checking everybody, and they'll see you, and they're just like, dude, they'll tell you to go, but it's like,
why are you checking?
Or you'll see them tell people to go, but then they stop you. It's like, what the fuck?
I hate that shit.
I get it. They're doing a job, but it's just one of those things. Like, I get why they're doing it. People. I mean, Michael, I used to be one of those people that used to steal from Walmart, all this fishing shit, but we don't gotta go into all that. I don't do that anymore.
I was scared to steal, but
me too, until I saw my friends doing it. And how even with the little fake ass camera that shows you, like my friends did it. I'm like, which is horrible to say, but I was a lot younger. I don't steal like that. I don't do none of that shit anymore. But bro, I saw how they did it. It was so simple for them to do it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
But I wouldn't do that. No, I don't do that shit anymore. But it was just.
It was crazy bad. Because
I had like 2 years where I was just going into Walmart fucking with cargo pants on, 4 pockets full, that little baby.
Right,
bro, going, bro.
Dude, It's so sad because I still have those tendencies.
Oh no, for sure.
I'm
You
about
still
to be
want
30. I'm
but-
about to be 30, and I still not now no more because now they put in cameras. But Dollar Tree, dog,
Dollar Tree.
dude, because I live right next to
Sushi.
I live right next to a Dollar Tree, bro. And fuck, man, I used to steal every fucking day I go there. Get Hershey's stacked like this big. I got candies and shit. I stuff in my backpack.
Shit's all melted.
It all melted, but like I still sell them bitches at school. People buy. You know how people be like, "Oh, let me get a piece of gum. Let me get a
Yeah.
piece of gum." Like, okay, then buy a pack of piece of gum. Then you have gum for
You
the
have
rest of
gum,
the fucking
yeah.
week. And so that's what I do. But now, my mom can tell you because she fucking caught me, and I was like, "Damn, don't ever do this shit. Because you ever do this shit, I'm gonna beat your ass, bro." I was stealing chocolate, Hershey chocolates for her because she loves Hershey's, and I would
Grizz.
steal packs of Hershey
Can
chocolates.
you please grab this cat before she knocks my shit over? She's getting
She's
too
funny, bro.
close.
She's funny, bro. Cat scared the fuck out of me though. I don't know why.
Specimen. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good,
I'm
you
just
good.
like, she's gonna knock my camera.
Yeah,
She's gonna
yeah.
knock something over.
Yeah.
Love you, Sushi.
But I used to steal freaking Hershey's, and they didn't have cameras. But now they have cameras.
Yeah.
And my mind goes, "Oh, look what you did!" Like, I was like, "Damn, my bad, bro. I just wanted some Hershey's."
But places like Target, they have the security there. I got a fun. Do you know what is that store called, bro? Academy.
Oh,
you know
I
Academy?
love Academy, but
Yeah,
they're
okay.
expensive though.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Bass Pro. It's like that's another place I go and I feel like I'm not welcomed.
Yeah.
But this is back in the day. I don't do this anymore. So the second time we went there, I think Grizz actually put me on because I didn't really know about them like that. Grizz like, no, they have a lot of fishing stuff there too. So we went, and because Academy's like, I'm sure y'all know what Academy is. It's like a fucking Dick's or
Yeah,
Sports Authority type
yeah.
shit. But we went and I stole these weights or whatever, and I'm thinking, oh, it's like Walmart, like they're not, you know. And there is someone that sits in the front, like right there, like and
Yeah.
they have their own little
Yeah.
booth and they sit there. You feel me? So I go. And I steal these weights because it's pricey. Like I got what I was gonna buy, and then I stole these weights, just like one pack of weights, and put them in my back pocket. Okay, we go to walk, and I'm with Nicole too. I go to walk out. I'm walking out, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, oh shit. And Nicole instantly looks at me. What'd you steal? I'm like, nothing.
Oh,
I didn't steal
shit.
nothing. I didn't steal nothing. And the security guard's like, here, come here, let me check your bags. And he's looking through, looking at our receipt. I'm knowing I got the shit in my back pocket. So I reach down, I'm backing up to like there's a shelf, and I'm back, like, you know, like how they have shelves like leading out to stores.
Yeah.
I fucking back up to this fucking shelf, reach in my back pocket, grab the weights, and throw them, boom, throw them like on the thing. I walk back up, and he's like, I don't know why he's doing that. I'm like, yeah, not me neither. And he's like, here, walk through again, like without our bags this time. He made us walk through it again without our bags. Walk through. He's like, huh, it's weird. He's like, here, take your bags. Or he walked the bags through. He's like, that's weird. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then we walk out. Everything's good. Nicole's like, what'd you steal? I'm like, I had some weights in my back pocket, but I put them down because I feel like if I would have walked through that bitch and it would have went off because I had it in my pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know what he could have done, but he obviously would have probably ran my pockets.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't do that shit no more though. Like it's just bad karma. And Grizz had kind of got me paranoid. He's like, every time I've stole some at Walmart, I never catch fish.
Yeah.
Or every time I steal for fishing, I never catch fish that day.
Yeah.
But
I remember I stole these watermelon kind worms from Zooms.
yeah, probably
Yeah.
speed worm or
Yeah.
trick worm.
Yeah, but
One of those
other
two.
than that, I didn't get caught at Walmart. But
No, I never got caught stealing. I
No.
never got caught stealing. I mean, technically, at Academy, I did. I just got rid of
Yeah,
it before they
like,
really knew
yeah.
it was on me.
that's crazy, bro.
No, I
'Cause
was
didn't
like-
think, I didn't think
Nicole was like, she was so mad at me, bro.
I didn't think they had security like that, bro.
Don't steal from Academy.
No, don't, bro.
Don't steal at all.
Don't steal at all.
Don't
I know
steal.
you broke, but like, damn, bro. Just
Don't steal
Just
at
wait
all.
till next week's check, bro.
And the thing is, I spent like almost $200, and I was being greedy because I didn't want to pay $10 for these fucking. I think there were shaky head weights, like shaky heads. I got a cop on Walmart shopper. Walking the office, mom and shit. That shit bad. Damn.
Man, dude, they be tripping, bro. They
But-
be tripping. But the guy was saying earlier about fucking when you were talking about, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were talking about sushi. and shit. I get scared of cats, bro, because I got
Oh,
when I was-
yeah.
when I was little, bro, I got jumped by cats.
No, I never liked cats either.
Dude,
She changed my mind.
they were like they're so nice, bro. And I was petting it, and next thing you know, it just fucking got pissed and clawed the shit out of my eye, and then like two other cats are like, and they do that fucking shit. And I was like, bro. Ever since that day, bro, I just don't trust cats.
No,
because-
trust me, I was the same fucking way. I say sushi changed my mind. I said sushi changed my mind, but actually my wife's friend Sam's cat named Squeak, she changed my mind. And then sushi, that's a whole nother story. I don't need to go into
Yeah.
all that, but
Yeah.
I saved her and she loves me to death. And it's like, oh, now I got 2 cats and a dog. But I'm the same way. The thing with cats is like with dog, you can kind of read. You can read them. Like
Yeah.
they're kind of human. Like to me, you can read how they're if they're not fucking with you. Cats, they'll come up to you like they want you to pet them and this and that. Next thing you know, like you said, you're getting fucking mauled, bro.
Yeah. No, the same with dogs though too.
It depends. I don't know. I can tell.
I had a pit bull
dogs.
named Chico. You know, he was cool as hell. That motherfucker was a baby, bro. You feel me? But when I was growing up over there in the trailer park and shit, there was this one pit bull that everybody knew, right? So you thought he was cool as fuck. No, that motherfucker chased me from the bus stop.
I got
and then-
chased by plenty of
and then
pit
he
bulls.
bit my ass. And after that, I said, "Fuck dogs." you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And so I gave Chico up, and I gave it to my brother. I said, "Yo, you can fucking have Chico." And I'm not dealing with that because Chico gets pissed off at me one day, and he bites me. That's it.
It's done.
It's
He's gonna be
done.
like Pablo, cooked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But in ending, I need to start asking this more, but I want to ask you
Yeah.
because there is one thing we didn't talk about, but I want to see if you're gonna say this or not. But in closing, what is one of your and not something that obviously we all want to be rich and all this stuff, but what is one of your life goals or like a dream? You feel me? That if it could happen like right now, like you'd make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Honestly, I there's like 2 things. One, it's like a personal thing. I just want my daughters to be proud of me.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep,
I want them to tell their friends, "Oh yeah, that's my dad." You feel me? I want them to like be cool with me and making sure like that I'm always gonna be there for them and they support me whatever. And the second thing is like honestly to just to own like a family home.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yep.
Like I don't want to be like super rich, but I just want like where I can have my own gaming room and like the girls have whatever they got and that we're comfortable that we can just come home to and be like, this is our home, and just stability.
No, yeah, yeah.
Stability, like with this degree for the IT, like I hope like it will bring me where I don't have to like, dang, do I have to wait till the next week's check to get this or
Yeah.
just
Comfortable.
yeah,
What's
just
the
comfortable,
word?
yeah, just
Financial.
financial wise, like maybe I just gotta be smarter about it, but that's it. Like being rich and all that stuff is not. It's only gonna bring you problems, bro. to
Yeah,
be
and the
honest.
thing is, my mom told me this. She said, "I'm like, oh, if I just made more money, I made more money." She's like, "Well, if you made more money, you would just be spending more money and still be in the same situation." I'm like, oh,
Exactly, because
right.
once you get more money, then you start buying shit that you
Yep.
don't need, and then you
Yep.
start attracting friends that you don't want.
"Oh, I'm past that.
You
That
know
ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying?
happen." The people
Yeah.
that I fuck with now are the people that would
Oh yeah,
benefit me off of all those type of friends I done got rid of.
Yeah.
But that's real. That's real. Another thing I wanted to bring up because I know it's something that you've wanted to do. Are you still? You make the tacos and stuff. Are you still doing the food truck?
Oh yeah. So for me the reason why is that I haven't been selling tacos and stuff and haven't started my business.
'Cause that
Is-
shit booms every time I see you post that shit. It's
It crazy. Like honestly, when I started doing it, I did it for one day for like 4 hours as a test drive, and dude, I made $800.
Yeah, that's
in
insane.
4 hours.
yeah, that's insane.
Like what the fuck? And so that's why I thought I wanted to do a business, but it's been like a year and a half since I started that, and everybody asked me, "When are you gonna make the tacos?" It's because like on Sundays usually it's homework days.
Yeah,
That's where every homework.
that's why you got school and the baby
with the
too.
school and the baby and stuff. Like that's when the homework is due, and you gotta like turn it in by that certain time and stuff. And obviously like today is Sunday, but I did the homework last night. So,
Okay.
That's why I'm chilling today because I knew I was gonna be here today, so I had to do it beforehand.
Okay.
But soon I'm saying soon, but it's because I'm waiting for the LLC. So like I gotta pay for the LLC and I gotta make sure like I pay it's like a little tax thing that every business has to do every year. But since it's already starting, I have to pay that extra too. So like I gotta pay the LLC, I gotta pay that, and then I gotta go to a bank and ask for a business loan,
A
which
whole lot of it.
you shouldn't ask for a business loan because then you gotta start owing more money. But I don't got no money to get a truck or a trailer, and the trailers nowadays are like freaking $20,000, just a little small trailer. So
Yeah, no, they're expensive.
I can sell tacos outside in a little tent and shit like that, but you need like permits and shit, City freaking taxes you for everything, but
Yeah, it's a lot that goes into it.
it's coming soon, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I like doing that taco.
So you don't
stuff.
necessarily need a food truck for that. Like you could do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Plus you can avoid the fucking permits
Yeah.
and everything. Like unless it's OD and you got like a fucking line of cars. Like
But that's the thing. Like I wanted to sell outside. That's why I need the permit.
Yeah.
Because if I sell at the crib, like right now I sell at my crib, but there's people who are impatient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is the only way I can do it. You tell me what you want, I put you on the list. Whether you're number 2 to number 20 customer. If you're the 20th customer and I'm like on the 15th customer, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
4 people ahead of you. You can't be like, oh well, all right, never mind, or can you make mine before theirs? And it's like, no, dude, it's called in order for a reason. But if I sold outside, I don't got to do that. People can just drive by, come pick up whatever they want.
No,
whatever, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
No, I was
that's how it
curious
is.
about that because I know it's something you talk about. But
Yeah.
you want to shout out your socials one more time so they all know?
So my socials for TikTok and Twitch is GordosLatestGamez.
It'll be in the, like I said, I'll put a link in the description.
Also my YouTube, then it's the same thing. They're all the same names: YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. But soon, my boy, he's pushing me, so I'm gonna take his word, man. I'm gonna start uploading on YouTube, and so I'm hoping you guys will show up. And also, thank you, Twin, for having me on your podcast, man.
Of course, this ain't gonna be the only time. Like,
I know. But I'm saying like this is great. Honestly, this fits you, bro. Honestly,
Thanks,
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie to you. Like I think that this would bring you up
Yeah,
there, bro.
yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that your gaming content is not good.
No,
it
yeah.
is good. But this right here, this shows a lot of potential, and it shows your actual personality towards people. And
Yeah, that's
how
what.
you are.
Yeah.
And so, dude, this is gonna be popping. I hope you guys, support him and make sure you follow him. Make sure you share this content, and you guys too. If you guys want to start doing your stuff too, don't stop, bro. Because
Do it.
once you stop, bro, it will bring you down. So you don't want to be down. You want to be up.
You almost
Get
feel
your money up,
guilty.
not your funny up. You heard?
That's the other thing. The what were you saying on? Because I did it in the first episode, but I couldn't remember how you said it. The Orex Beezy, whatever.
Ora ya mean off the X Beezy, you heard?
That's what it was. and with that being said, this is episode 6 of What Even Is This. I appreciate you guys for watching. Gordo, I appreciate you.
I
coming,
appreciate
my
you for
boy.
letting me come, bro.
Plenty more to come. Love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like.
What even is this?